Namaste, dear students. I am Mrs. T.V. Ramana Kaveri from Mysore Institute of Commerce and Arts, College, Mysuru. Now, I am teaching the first year BBA and BCom portions for first semester, unit number 13. This is Samskrita Vyakaranam, Sanskrit grammar. Now we are starting in this chapter only the basics. First one in this chapter is Maheshwara Sutrani. Sanskrit grammar is written by great sage Panini. He composed Vyakarana Sutras based on 14 sutras got from the grace of Maheshwara or Lord Shiva. Hence, they are called as Maheshwara Sutrani. This has been well explained in the following Nandikeshwara Tarika. Nruttavasane Nataraja Rajo Nanada Dhakam Nava Panchavaram Uddhartu Kamaha Sanakadi Siddha Anetad Vimarsho Shiva Sutra Jalam. By hearing the drum beat for 14 times, Panini could grasp the sound like these sutras. Since these sutras came from the grace of Maheshwara, these are called as Maheshwara Sutrani. These 14 sutras are Aivun, Rulruk, Evong, I Ouch, Hayavarat, Lan, Nyamagananam, Jabhai, Ghadadash, Jabagadadash, Kha, Pha, Cha, Tha, Tha, Chatatau, Kapai, Seshasar, Hal. The consonants coming at the end of each of these 14 sutras will vanish, that is Lopa, by getting it samjna, means disappearing. By using such it sanyas, short forms are formulated in the grammar. The examples for these are An means A, E, U, 3 syllables. Nu, A to Nu. So these together are called as Aivun. Ik means E, U, Ru and Nru. Al, all syllables from A to Ha. Ach means A, E, U, Ru, Ru, A, I, O, Au and all vowels. Hal means all consonants. Yan means Ya, Va, Ra, La. Ak, A, E, U, Ru and Lu. At, A, E, U, Ru, Lu, A, O, I, Au, Ha, Ya, Va, Ra. An, A, E, U, Ru, Lu, A, O, I, Au, Ha, Ya, Va, Ra, La. As, A, E, U, Ru, Lu, A, O, I, Au, Ha, Ya, Va, Ra, La, Nya, Ma, Nga, Na, Na, Jha, Bha, Gha, Dha, Dha, Ja, Ba, Ga, Da, Da. Ich, E, U, Ru, Lu, A, O, I and Au. Jash, Ja, Ba, Ga, Da and Da. Jhal, Jha, Bha, Gha, Dha, Dha, Ja, Ba, Ga, Da, Da. Kha, Pha, Cha, Tha, Tha, Cha, Ta, Ta, Ka, Pa, Sa, Sha, Sa and Ha. Khar, Kha, Pha, Cha, Tha, Tha, Cha, Ta, Ta, Ka, Pa, Sha, Sha and Sa. Jhash, Jha, Bha, Gha, Dha and Dha. Like this, Panini has made several pratyaharas and used in his Ashtadhyayi sutras. Sutra Lakshanam. Sutra is defined like this. अल्पाक्षरमसन्दिग्धं सारवद्विश्वतो मुखम् अस्तोभमनवाद्यं च सूत्रं सूत्रकृतो विदुः. That which is having less letters, which is not cryptical or complex, which is without doubts, and which is containing essence, which is commendable, which is especially flawless in character, which a sutra will generally possess. Some examples of Panini Sutras are Vriddhi Radhaich, this is for Vriddhi Sandhi, Adem Gunaha for Guna Sandhi rule, Iko Yenachi, Yenu Sandhi rule, Akaha Savarne Dirghaha, Savarna Dirgha Sandhi rule, Engaha Padanta Dati, this is Purvarupa Sandhi rule, etc. It will go on. There are some long sutras too, which are exceptions to the general norms of sutras. Sutra Vibhagaha, sutras of. Now, Sutra Vibhagaha. Sutras are of 6 types. Sanya cha, Paribhasha cha, Vidhir Niyama eva cha, Adhikaroti Deshascha, Shadvidham Sutra Lakshanam. Sanya Sutram, Paribhasha Sutram, Vidhi Sutram, Niyama Sutram, Adhikara Sutram, Atidesha Sutram. Now among those divisions, first one is now Sanya Sutram. Sanya Sutras are one which denotes Sanya, a designation. For example, Vriddhi Radhech. This denotes Vriddhi Sanya. A, I and Au are called Vriddhis. Adem Gunaha, next sutra. This denotes Guna Sanya for Guna Sandhi. A, and O, they are Gunas. Next one, Paribhasha Sutram. The definition of Paribhasha is Aniyame Niyamakarini Paribhasha. When applying Vidhi and Sutra, if there are some doubts, then to overcome those doubts, the Paribhasha Sutra helps. For example, in the Sutra Iko Yen Achi, Achi is in Saptami, locative Vibhakti. So like this. Next one is Vidhi Sutram. The sutras which governs certain grammatical process are called Vidhi Sutras. For example, Akaha Savarne Dirghaha. This sutra governs the Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Adgunaha. This sutra governs Guna Sandhi. Vriddhi Rechi. This is for Vriddhi Sandhi. Engi Pararupam. This is for Pararupa Sandhi. Next category, Niyama Sutram. The sutras are applicable for certain particular grammatical process only. Next one, Adhikara Sutram. Adhikara Sutra is a rule which governs a number of sutras. For example, first one, Tatpurusha, etc. Next one, Atidesha Sutram. The sutras which governs even outside it is Vyapti. Some useful sanyaha, conventional terms of Vyakarana Shastra. Vriddhihi. A, I, Au are Vriddhi. So Vriddhi Radhech. Next Gunaha. A, O are Gunas. This is Adem Gunaha. Next one is Dhatuhu. A root given in the Dhatu Patha are used in a sutra. Bhuvadayo Dhatavaha. Nipataha. The position of a word, for example, Purva Nipataha, Paranipataha, etc. A term applied to cha and other particles. Chadayo Satve. Prepositions, sutras, pra, gati, words, karma pravachaniyas, etc. Pradayaha. Next, an irregular formed word. Next one is Upasargaha, a preposition. Total number of Upasargas are 32. They are like pra, para, apa, etc. Till, ut, abhi, prati, pari, upa. Vibhasha, This is optionally na veti vibhasha. Avasanam, pause, the end of a word or a grammatical form. For example, Rama here, last R is avasana viramo avasanam. Samhita, very close proximity of letters. Next one, the ninth one, padam. A case inflected word subanta or a verbal form tiganta. Sub tigantam padam. And the base of a word before a case suffix except sarvanama sthana, a feminine or a tadhita affix beginning with any consonant except u. 10th one, samyogaha. A conjunct consonant ju plus nya, nya. So when you split ju plus nyu plus a, this is nya samyukta akshara. Halo nantaraha samyogaha. 11th one, laghu. Prosodially short vowels get laghu samnya, hrasvam laghu. For example, a, e, u, ru and lru. Next one, guru. Prosodially long, letter followed by samyukta akshara. For example, rakta. Ru plus a, ku plus tu plus a. So it is rakta. Here ra is guru. And next one, long vowels. For example, ananam. A is guru here in this word. The syllable with visarga. For example, ramaha. Maha is guru here when you categorize. Syllables with anuswara. Ramam, mam is guru here. Samyoge guruhu. Dirghancha. Sanuswarascha dirghacha visargecha gurur bhavet. Varnaha samyoga purvascha tadha padanta gopiva. This is sutra. Whenever gurus will come, it will explain. 13th one, savarnam. Homogeneous. The letters which are pronounced by the same vocal organ and with same internal effort are called homogeneous or similar. Tulyasya prayatnam savarnam. For example, a, e, u, ru. So these are savarnas. 14th one, pratipadikam. The crude form of a word which has a sense and is not a root, an affix or a word ending in an affix. Ardhavada dhatura pratyayaha pratipadikam. What ends in krut or tadhita affix as well as a compound, krut tadhita samasascha. Kruta, uktavat, krudanta, dasharadhi, vainateya, tadhitanta, krishna shrita, shitikantha, samasa. Vibhakti pratyayas are 21 and they are also called as supratyayaha. They are in ekvachanam, dvivachanam, bahuvachanam. For prathama vibhakti, su, au, jas. Dvitiya vibhakti, as, out, shas. Tritiya vibhakti, ta, bhyam, bhis. Chaturthi vibhakti, nye, bhyam, bhyas. Panchami vibhakti, nyasi, bhyam, bhyas. Shashti vibhakti, nas, os, am. Saptami vibhakti, ni, os, sup. These are supratyayas. 16th one, akhyata pratyayaha. The affix coming in front of dhatus or verbs, these are also called as ting pratyayas. A verbal term of any tense or mood. There are 9 parasmaipada pratyayas and 9 atmanepada pratyayas. Total 18 ting pratyayas. Now parasmaipada pratyayaha. Ekavachanam and dvivachanam, bahuvachanam under prathama purushaha. तिप तस झि मध्यम पुरुषः सिप थस था उत्तम पुरुषः सिप वस मस now आत्मनेपद प्रत्ययः under ekavachanam dvivachanam bahuvachanam for prathama purushah ta atam jha madhyama purushah thas atham dvam uttama purushah it vahi mahi 17th one sarvanamam pronouns used in place of nouns sarvadini sarvanamani for example saha means he sa is she tat means that or this it 18th one sambuddhihi vocative nominative the prathama vibhakti gets samruddhi sanya when it shows vocative to address a person or a thing ekavachanam sambuddhihi 19th one avyayam indeclinable invariant not undergoing a change for example swara antara pratar pra asti kshira he bhoho smaram smaram krutva kartum vihasya adhihari api khalu etc avyayas lakshana is stated thus sadrusham trishu lingeshu sarvasu cha vibhaktishu vachaneshu cha sarveshu yannavyeti tadavyayam 21st one angam crude base after which an affix is prescribed for example ramabhyam rama plus bhyam here rama is anga yasma pratyaya vidhi stadadi pratyayangam 22 t the final syllable beginning with a vowel part of a word consisting of the final vowel in a word and the consonant following the final vowel. Achontyadi T. For example, Rama, here A is T. Jalamuk, here Uk is T. T sanya. 23. Dhi. Term applied to noun bases or pratipadikas ending in E and U excepting the words Sakhi and Pati and those which are termed Nadi generally Ikaranta, Ukaranta, Pullinga, Strilinga words. Example Hari, Guru, Shambhu, Kavi etc. gets Ghi Sanya. Seshodhya Sakhi. 24. Nadi. Words in the feminine gender ending in E and U excepting a few like Stri, Shri, Bhu and others. For example, Gauri, Mati, Lakshmi, etc. Next, 25. Sarvanama Sthanam. The nominative, singular, dual and plural and accusative, singular and dual of the masculine and feminine gender. The nominative and accusative plural of the neuter gender are called Sarvanama Sthana. Jashasoho Shihi. Jas, Shas and Shi are Sarvanama Sthana. She Sarvanama Sthanam. The base before feminine and Tadhita affixes and case inflections except in Sarvanama Sthana which begin with a vowel are U. Yachibham. Dat plus as is equal to dattaha. Here bha is dat. Rama plus nas is equal to as. Here bha is Rama. 27. Nishtha. Affixes kta and tavatu. The past passive are active participle affix. Ta, tavatu, nishtha. 28. Shat. The numerals ending with sha and na, shnanta, shat, panchan, shat, etc. The numerals ending with dati, pratyayaha. For example, kati, daticha. 29. Sankhya. The word Bahugana and words ending with the tad affixes ta and dati such as tavat, tati and the like Bahugana Vatudati Sankhya. Example Kati means how much or how many. 30th one Upadha is penultimate letter. For example, in Rajan Shabda, A preceding the letter No is the Upadha. 31. Apruktaha, adjective to pratyaya, consisting of a single letter. Apruktaha, ekal pratyayaha, an affix consisting of one phonetic element. For example, Rajan plus Su, here Su is Apruktaha. Now we are going to continue with Sanskrit grammarians. Sanskrit grammar book Ashtadhyayi is written by Panini. As the title suggests, it consists of 8 adhyayas, means 8 chapters. It is written in sutra style. There are 3,978 sutras in Ashtadhyayi book. Vararuchi or Katyayana of 400 BC wrote Vartika supplementing Panini's work. Patanjali of 144 BC wrote a comprehensive commentary on the both, which is called as Mahabhashya. At present, these 3 are the original works on grammar which were supplied material for grammar of many Indian languages. Vakyakaram Vararuchim Bhashyakaram Patanjalim Paninim Sutrakaram Cha Pranatosmi Munitrayam. This is the shloka explains about them. I salute the 3 sages, Vararuchi, the Vartikakara, Patanjali, the Bhashyakara, and Panini, the Sutrakara. Now let us go to the exercises. A few questions based on this chapter. Answer the following questions. Who wrote Ashtadhyayi? What is the significance of the name Maheshwara Sutra? What is meant by Pratyahara Sutras? Write the definition of a sutra. How many types of sutras are there? In the next exercise, explain the following. Pratyahara Sutram, Paribhasha Sutram, Supratyayaha, Ting Pratyayaha, Upasargaha, Avyayaha. Next main, explain the following sanyas. Guru and Samhita, Angam, Avasanam, Upadha, Vruddhi, Sarvanamasthanam, Pratipadikam, Savarnam. And then they will give you match the following and also fill in the blanks. Now we are going to the next chapter in the same unit. This is called as Akshara Prakaranam. The objectives are, after reading this unit, you will be able to know the Sanskrit alphabet and their pronunciation, their origin, classification, etc. Thereby you will be able to understand the basics of Sanskrit grammar. First one is alphabet, Akshara. Sanskrit is one of the oldest languages of the world, known for its phonetic perfection. In other words, this language has a script which can express distinctly different shades of pronunciation. This script is known as Devanagari. Script is a graphic presentation of speech sounds which is called as syllables, Varna or Akshara. Collective presentation of these are known as alphabets, Varnamala or Aksharamala. Each letter is written in Devanagari and its transliteration in English. Marks used to identify Dirgha is a horizontal stroke over the syllable. Such marks are called diacritical marks. Internationally accepted diacritical marks are given here. And now we are going to the vowels. Swaraha. A, I, U, Ru, and Lu. And in the book you please read for the marks. A, I, O, Au, Aha. And classified consonants Vargiya Vyanjanani are gutturals, Kantyaha, Kavarga letters Ka, Kha, Ga, Gha, Nga, palatals Talavyas, Chavargaha, Cha, Cha, Ja, Jha, Nya. Cerebrals Murdhanyaha, Tavarga letters Ta, Tha, Da, Dha, Na. Dentals Dantyaha, Tavarga letters Ta, Tha, Da, Dha, Na. Labials Ostyaha, Pavarga letters Pa, Pha, Ba, Bha, Ma. Now the non-classified consonants. Avargiya Vyanjanani. Ya, Ra, La, Va, Sha, Sha, Sa, Ha, La. Among these, A, I, U, Ru, Lu are short vowels. Hrasaswaraha. A, I, U, Ru, A, I, O, Au are long vowels. These are 8 in number. Short vowels are 5. Long vowels are 8. Dirgha swaraha. A plus A equals A. E plus E equals E. So these are long vowels. A plus A is also equal to A. E plus E is also equal to E. A plus A is also equal to A. E plus E is also equal to E. However you change, they are long vowels. Next one, diphthongs A, I, O, Au. And total these are 14. Non-aspirates. Alpa pranaha. Ka, Ga, Nga, Cha, Ja, Nya, Ta, Da, Na, Ta, Da, Na, Pa, Ba, Ma, Ya, Va, Ra, La. These are total 19. Kha, Gha, Cha, Jha, Tha, Dha, Tha, Dha, Pha, Bha, Sa, Sha, Sa, Ha. Total 14. Nasals. Anunasika Varnani. These are so called because these are pronounced with the aid of nose. Nasals are Nga, Nya, Na, Na and Ma. These are 5 letters. Ya, Va, La. These are 3 letters. These 3 syllables are of 2 types, Anunasika and Ananunasika. Vowels are also of 2 types, Anunasika and Ananunasika. Hence, classified consonants nasals are 5, non-classified consonant nasals are 3. In vowels 13 and total 21. Vowels are further divided as Udatta, acute, Anudatta, grave and Swarita, circumflex. Udatta swaraha, that which proceeds from the upper part of the vocal organs. Next one is Anudatta, that which proceeds from the lower part. Next one is E, that is Swarita, arises out of a mixture of these two. These swaraha are found only in Vedas. So like Pluta swaras we will find in Vedas. Next one is consonants are divided into 3 categories. Sparsha Vyanjanani, they are mutes. Antastha Vyanjanani, intermediate, that is semi-vowels. and Ushma Vyanjanani. These are sibilants. Kadayo Mavasanaha Sparshaha, from Ka to Ma, 25 letters. They are classified consonants. Semi-vowels are Yano Antasthaha, Ya, Va, Ra, La. Sibilants Shala, Ushmanaha, Sha, they are Sha, Sha, Sa and Ha. Organs of pronunciation. The organs of pronunciation are the 5 parts situated in the mouth. For example, the throat, Kantha, the palatals, Talu, and the roof or upper part of the palate is Murdha, and the teeth, that they are Dantyas, and the lips, Oshta. Akuha Visarjaniyanam Kanthaha. Akaraha, Kavargaha, Hakaraha, Visargaha. They are A, Ka, Kha, Ga, Gha, Nga, Ha are the gutturals. Kantyaha, those pronounced from throat. The next one is Ichu Yashanam Talu. Ikaraha, Chavargaha, Ya and Sha. That is E, Cha, Cha, Ja, Jha, Inya, Ya and Sha are the palatals, Talavyas. Those pronounced from the palate. Next one. Rutu Rashana Murdha. Rukaraha, Tavargaha, Rephaha and Sha. Ru, Ta, Tha, Da, Dhana, Ra and Sha are cerebrals, Murdha. Those pronounced from the roof of the mouth. D. That is the next one. Rutu Lasanam Dantyaha. Lukaraha, Tavargaha, La, Sa, Lu, Ta, Tha, Da, Dha, Na, La and Sa are dentals, Dantyaha. Those pronounced from the teeth. Next one, E. Apupadmaniyanam Ostau. Ukaraha, Pavargaha, Upadmaniyaha, U, Pa, Pha, Ba, Bha, Ma, Pa, Pha are labials, Ostyaha, and those pronounced from the lips. Inya, Ma, Ma, Na, Nana, Nasikacha. Nga, Inya, Na, Na, Ma are nasals. Those pronounced with the nose. Next one is, next category, G is E Daitoho Kanthakalu. Ekara and Aikara are both guttural and palatal, Kanthakalu. Next one, O Dautaho Kanthostam. Okara and Aukara are guttural and labial. Next one, Vakasya Dantostam. Vakara is dental and labial. Jihva Muliyas are pronounced at the root of the tongue. Jihva Muliyasya Jihva Mulam. Nasika Anuswarasya A Anuswara. For this, nose is the organ of pronunciation. Next one is Jihva Muliyam. For Ardha Visargas we pronounce for Ka and Kha. Root of the tongue is that of the Jihva Muliya, Ardha Visarga Bindu before Ka and Kha. Next one, Savarna Savarnani. The letters are called Savarnas are homogeneous whose place of pronunciation in the mouth and the effort required to pronounce them are the same or equal. Tulyasya Prayatnam Savarnam. Letters which are not Savarna are Asavarnas. The place of pronunciation and effort are different. Next category, the letters which are pronounced without the help of other varnas are called swaras or vowels. The letters which are pronounced with the help of vowels are vyanjanas or consonants. Next category is Anuswaraha. Anuswara are a dot above a vowel or any letter. standing for final m, half makara, for any of 5 nasals followed by one of the first 4 mutes of its own class, kam, cham, pam, etc. Next one is visarga. Visarga is a double dot we put beside the letter, standing for a final su or a final ru. For example, aha or kaha, paha, etc. Next one is avagraha chinha. The sign looks like English letter S with one line on top of it. That marking is the elision of a of the beginning of a word. Te plus api, tepi. Between te and p, we put this avagraha chinha, which looks like English letter S. Next one is gunitaksharani. The consonants followed by vowels. When a vowel follows a consonant, that consonant loses its stroke and the vowel is written in an abbreviated form. For example, ku plus a, ka, ku plus a, ka, ku plus e, ki, etc. Samyuktaksharani. Next one. Compound consonants. When 2 or more consonants have to be written without intervening vowels, the following general principle is followed. All consonants except last of the group drop their final vertical line. That is gu plus dha, gdha, nu plus tu plus ya, ntya, mu plus pa, mpa, su plus tha, stha, etc. The combination of consonants which have no final vertical line assumes a form of its own. Ku plus ka, ka. Ku plus ta, ta. Ku plus sha, ksha. Nu plus ka, nga. Nu plus ga, nga. Ju plus nya, nya. Tu plus ya, tia. Du plus dha, dha. Su plus cha, sta. Shu plus ta, sta. Hu plus na, hna. Hu plus na, hna. Consonant ra has a special treatment in combination as mu plus ra, mra, and tu plus ra, tra, pu plus ra, pra, tu plus ra, tra. So when it precedes a consonant or vowel, ru, it is written as ru plus ka or ka. The ravatu will be given on top of ka letter. Like that. When you write the script, you will be knowing this. Ru plus tha, rtha. And the next one, the Sanskrit numerals are ekam, dve, trini, chatvari, pancha, shat, sapta, so etc. The numbers. How we call as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The numbers in numerals in Sanskrit language. Efforts to pronounce the syllables. Varnocharana prayatnaha. The method of pronouncing syllables is prayatna or effort. It is of 2 types, abhyantara, internal, and bahya, from outside. Abhyantara prayatnaha, internal efforts. The effort done before pronouncing a syllable. This is of 4 types, spashta, isha spashta, vivruta, and samvruta. Spashta prayatna, sparshanam, katu ma, 25 syllables. Ishat sprushta mantasthanam, ya ra la va, vikruta mushmanam, swaranam cha, sha, sha, sa, ha, and vowels. Hrasvasya varnasya prayoge samvrutam a. Prakriyadashanam tu vivrutameva. Vivruta prayatna for akara at the time of prakriya. Next category is bahyantaraha, external efforts. This is the effort done at the time of pronunciation of a syllable. This is of 11 types. Vivaraha, Samvaraha, Shvasaha, Nadaha, Ghoshaha, Aghoshaha, Alpapranaha, Mahapranaha, Udattaha, Anudattaha and Swaritaha. Vivaraha, Shvasaha, Aghoshaha. With these efforts, the syllables pronounced are Kha, Pha, Cha, Tha, Tha, Cha, Ta, Ta, Ka, Pa and Jiphamulia. The Ardha Visargas before Ka and Kha. Upadmaniya. The Visargas before Pa and Pa and then Sa, Sha, Sa. Next one, Samvaraha, Nadaha, Ghoshaha. With these efforts, the syllables pronounced are Ha, Ya, Va, Ra, La, Inya, Ma, Nga, Na, Na, Jha, Bha, Gha, Dha, Dha, Ja, Ba, Ga, Da, Da. Next one, Alpapranaha, non-aspirates are mutes in first, third, fifth position and Ya, Va, Ra, La. Mahapranaha, aspirates. They are mutes in second and fourth position and they are Kha, Gha, Cha, Jha, Tha, Dha, Tha, Dha, Pha and Bha. Udatta, Anudatta, Swarita, Prayatnas are 4 vowels only. Write Sanskrit alphabets which are Avargiya Vyanjanas, which are Mahapranas, which are palatals or Talavya Varnas, and what is a Visarga, and what is a Gunitakshara, and what is Samyuktakshara. Thank you, dear children. Let us meet again in the next chapter. Hope you understand well.